Bell to Johnson. Johnson along the baseline all the way home. Johnson fakes, fires, no good. Rebound. Snap gets a hand on it. Also getting a hand on it will be Jordan, and it goes out of bounds. Off somebody. Now what do we have? Brent Werner goes over to the foul stripe and says 14 seconds. Or he's maybe talking about 14 seconds left. Let's see if they put anything back up there. Oh, nope, they're not going to do it. Well, now the officials say time again.
Well, actually, what Brent's saying, he didn't have time to finish what he was checking with the official before one of the other officials had started to let him throw the in.
Bart Lyons in a hurry. Maybe Florida State plays today. I don't know. When do they play? Yeah, there was an upset last night anyway. Nebraska beats Michigan. Nebraska had a pretty good year, didn't they?
8-4.
That's pretty good. If you're 5-6 Tennessee team, that looks real good, doesn't it? Top of the key, Johnson, 6 seconds. Left in the quarter. 37-26. Johnson in the corner, snap, long, three in the air. Good.
Wow. Great play there.
Eric Snap with 3, and that's the end of the third quarter. And the Tennessee High Vikings lead 40-26. Back with more. Cartridge Rural Arby's Classic and the fourth quarter right after these messages.
Ladies and gentlemen, board members and Arby Incorporated is proud.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Did I hear you right that if Tennessee High hangs on to win, they'll play at 9 a.m. in the morning?
9 a.m. sharp.
All right. So that means one less hour of Daddy O'Don and, all right. I'll need to tell Tara what to do here at the conclusion of the game.
Right.
So Daddy-O's will be able to have his remote tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
11-1.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, we hope 11-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be done by then.
Yeah.
You got everything covered, don't you, James? Personnel wise.
I hope. This is all new to me. Come out.
And again, Paul Overbay, Dave Church from Viking Hall, the 23rd annual Arby's Classic. And the Tennessee High Vikings on a 3 from Eric Snap. At the end of the third quarter, lead by 14. Heading into the fourth quarter, Twin Springs will have the basketball. And they'll come back with Werner, Jordan, Michael Peters, Estep, and Dockery. Coming back for the Vikings, Harrison, Johnson, Snap, Layton, and Bell. Right side, Jordan for the Titans. Throws it across court, gets it to Warner. Bell almost came up with a steal, came up short. Warner fires, no good, rebound Layton. Layton hands off Johnson behind the back. He'll hit it into the front court. 7:40 left. Vikings with a 14-point lead. Right side, Bell. Bell to Harrison. Harrison put it on the floor, bounce it inside Layton. He'll spin, back out to Harrison, all the way around the horn, and take it to Johnson. Johnson on the left wing. Johnson at the foul stripe, Bell. Bell back to Harrison. Against the man-to-man defense by the Titans. Vikings lead by 14. They're going to be patient with it. They look inside. Johnson in the left corner. Johnson bounce at top of the key, snap. Right side, Harrison. Harrison on the dribble into the corner, guarded by Dockery. Down low, Layton. Layton bounce it back to Harrison. Back to Johnson. Johnson squares the court, top of the key. They've run a minute off the clock here as we have 6:59 and counting left. Left side, Snap. Snap. Top of the key, Harrison. Harrison bounce at Johnson, almost stolen away, and then there's a foul on Werner, who tries to get in to the passing lane, and that's team foul number 5, non-shooting foul. Tennessee High will have it side front court.
Well, I'm sure Coach Roby Witcher felt like that the shot selection that started the fourth quarter against Keenan may have led to the Keenan rally.
Lob on the inside, Snap, no good. Then there's a foul. Snap on the lob from out of bounds by Johnson. Couldn't get it to go, and then there's a foul. Give it to Twin Springs. I guess foul on Snap, going after a rebound. Bounce it back to Werner. Back to Jordan. Jordan brings it front court all the way across. Dockery, 3 in the air from the left wing, no good. Bell climbs up there and rake off a rebound for the Vikings. He'll get it to Johnson. Here come the Vikings front court. They lead by 14. Left side, Snap. Snap to Johnson, to Bell, all the way around the horn. Harrison on the right wing. Back to Snap. Snap, left side at Johnson. Johnson looks inside, Instead, he gets it to foul stripe to Bell. Bell down the lane all the way home, laid up, no good. What do we have? A foul. Bell will shoot 2.
And you felt like that's exactly what he was wanting to do, is just simply go in and draw the foul.
40-26. Tennessee High leads by 14. Looking to add to that right here, right now with 6:17 left. Carlton Bell fires. No good.
Back in for Tennessee High, number 23, Michael Bunch.
Michael Bunch back in for Tennessee High. Carlton Bell will shoot the second of 2. Bell fires. Good. He has one on the game, and it's 41-26. Largest lead of the game for Tennessee High. 41-26, 6:12 left. Backcourt pressure by Bunch. He'll get it in the front court with Warner to Dockery. Dockery now guarded by Bunch. Right side, Jordan. Jordan back to Dockery. Dockery, top of the key. Left side, Warner. Warner looks inside Peters. Instead, Dockery, top of the key. Inside, E-step. Jordan on the right wing. Fires the 3. Forced that one a little bit late and rebound Tennessee High. Vikings with a basketball and a 15-point lead, 5:43 left. Vikings looking to go 10-5 on the year and live to play another day at the Arby's Classic. Left side, Johnson. Johnson in the lane with a little leaner. No good. Rebound tapped up by Snap. No good. Rebound this time, Dockery. Dockery will put it on the floor, hit front court with 5:24 left in the basketball game. The Arby's Classic, the Cartridge World Arby's Classic, brought to you in part also by Appalachian Orthopedics and Holson Gases. Now down along the right sideline will go Keith Warner, and he'll fire a 15-foot jumper. Good. Warner with his first basket of the fourth quarter, and it's 41-28, 13-point game.
And you wondered when the Vikings would bring Goose Harmon back in. He's checking back in now.
41-28, Vikings with the lead. And the basketball. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left. Shad Johnson with the ball. He has 19 points on the night. Steps out on the right wing. Getting inside Harmon. Harmon spins, fakes at the foul stripe. Layton, 15-foot jumper, good. Matt Layton, his 8th point on the night. 43-28, 15-point game again. Front court, Twin Springs, Dockery. Dockery fires it inside Peters. Peters guarded by Harmon. Take it down the lane, double dribbles. He expected a foul, but Harmon didn't foul him. And he took an extra step, picked up his dribble, dribbles it again. Give it right back to the Vikings.
Wouldn't want to, or he'd be a good guy to play poker against, because his face showed that he had made the mistake as soon as he made it.
Johnson, hand off Bunch. Bunch front court on the right side. Guarded by Dockery, fires it over to Johnson, hits him right in the shin with it, but it goes right back to Bunch. Bunch, Michael takes it out to the foul stripe, squares the court with 4:14 left. 15-point game, Tennessee High. Right side, Bunch looks down on the inside. Johnson, top of the key, 3 in the air, good. Shot Johnson now with 22 on the night. And it's 18-point and an 18-point lead for Tennessee High. Front court, here comes Peters. Peters, top of the key, Warner. 3:53 left. Vikings lead by 18. 46-28. Top of the key, Warner. Right side, Jordan. Jordan inside. Peters has it batted away. Coming out of there with a Bunch. Bunch put it on the floor. Heads front court. There's Johnson on the right side. Back out there with it. Squares the court. Top of the key with Bunch. Bunch to Layton. Layton on the left side. Snap. Snap has it knocked away, but goes right to Harmon. Harmon has it stolen away. Coming out there with it will be Jordan. Jordan up court to Warner. Behind his back to Dockery, laying up short.
Oh.
Rebound coming out there with it, Johnson for Tennessee High. They made a good-looking play, but it came up empty. 3:17 and counting left. Paul Overbay, Dave Church, high school basketball, the Arby's Classic on AM 640 WGOC and AM 910 WJCW. Foul stripe, Harmon. Harmon back out there with it, take it down the lane. Right left side, Johnson. Johnson fakes the 3, but get it back to Bunch. Top of the key, Layton, all the way around the horn on the right side, Snap. Snap stands right in front. Coach Roby Witcher loses control, chases it down top of the key. Get it back to Johnson, who stands in the midcourt circle. He'll pass it over to Layton on the right side. 2:46 left. 18-point game, and we have a miraculous rally by Twin Springs. Vikings will live to play tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. And we'll have it for you on AM 640 WGOC and AM 910 WJCW. Top of the key here, Snap to Layton. Layton looks inside, fires it instead to Bunch. Bunch on the right side, brings it all the way back to the top of the key near the circle. Steps back near half court. Now Layton has it. Layton on the weave, top of the key, fires it off the snap. Vikings very content. Just takes some clock. They lead by 18. Right side, Johnson. Johnson backs out there with it. Fires Bunch, top of the key, near half court. He'll back all the way out on the right side. And near half court, still out there. Has it batted away, but Layton chases it out, gets it right back to Bunch. Dockery got a hand on it, but couldn't chase it down. Now they find Johnson on the right side. Johnson throws it away, but Eric Snapper's right there. Layton didn't see it, but Snap chases it down to half court. Right side, Johnson. Johnson on the dribble. They're going to take this thing out unless Twin Springs can steal it, looks like. No, Tyler Harmon, take it down low. Bounce pass, Bunch, good. Great pass, Harmon. Bunch gets the basket, and we have a 20-point game, 48-28. 1:19 left. Peters down the lane, fires no good. Rebound Peters. Peters for Twin Springs, laid up good this time. Michael Peters with 9 now on the game, and it's 48-30. 107 and counting left in the game here at the Arby's Classic. Tennessee High will play tomorrow morning against Roanoke Catholic at 9 o'clock. Bounce it over to Johnson. Johnson double team, needs help, bounce it in the corner. Bunch. Bunch fires it back out on top of the key to Snap. Snap backs out there with 47 seconds. Twin Springs not very excited about jumping into the double team, but they do anyway out near half court. Harmon gets tripped up and hangs on, handed off to Layton, and a foul on Warner. Team foul number 6. Vikings still in a non-shooting situation. They'll have the ball side front court, leading by 18, 48-30.
Josh Rose comes into the game for the Vikings.
Josh Rose in. Eric Snap out. Here comes Matt Fleener in. Michael, who's going out? Somebody's got to go out. Tyler Harrison's going out. Also out there, Thomas Turnbull out there, and Jeff Baker. So you have Bunch. You have, Harrison staying. Bunch goes out. And they'll get it right in a minute. Now here comes Marcus Canty in. Everybody's going out, guys. You have Fleener, Canty, Turnbull, Baker, and Rose out there for Tennessee High. The final 36 seconds. Canty bring it front court, pick up his dribble in the corner to Rose. Rose double teamed in the corner, needs help, bounce it inside Canty. Canty get it back out on top Fleener. 25 seconds left. Vikings going to win this one. Will they take another shot? That's the key right now. Get it inside to Turnbull, in the corner to Rose, all the way across top of the key Canty. 16 seconds left. They don't want to shoot it. Twin Springs comes with a double team, but they cannot catch up. Now the ball thrown away. Turnbull got shoved from behind. Peters comes away with it with 8 seconds. Here in front court, Warner, long three in the air, short. Air ball goes out of bounds. 2.8 seconds left. Tennessee High with the basketball, and they'll let it run out here as soon as they toss it in. 48-30. That's going to be the final here today as Tennessee High wins over Twin Springs and the Titans. The final score in the second game of the day here on the Cartridge World Arby's Classic, the Tennessee High Vikings